Hello everybody and welcome to Tavern Talks with Sheal! Oh, I'm so glad I finally have my voice back. Because Tavern Talks with Sheal should air on the first Monday of the month, as all you people know by now. However, I got sick this Sunday. I had a really sore throat, still have it a little bit. But I have enough energy again to party again with you guys. So, what do I have in store for you? Well, it has been a while since I looked at my prepared show. But I will have Kaustik, a rogue. I'm really hoping I was saying that correctly. That has a really unique leveling challenge. I also have an interview with Telena from the guild Travelers of Tel'abim, guys. I am again live on both Northernar and Tel'abim in Khanaros. I always say that's wrong. Khanaros or Kosonar. I'm not sure. I always was bad with names, and now I'm a DJ and have to pronounce it. And this is the first time it rolls out of my tongue, and I can not really do that. But anyway, I'm at Dwarven Town, Dun Morogh, low level inn. Please come party with me there. We will have some great vibes already going on. I already see. Let's see. I have too many whispers. Twigo, the gnome warlock that's dancing. I have another gnome here. Kenny Headhunter. Nice one. And on Tel'abim, nobody showed up yet. I asked people if they can please teleport me to Ironforge, but nobody helped me there on Tel'abim. Can you believe that? Northernar would definitely send somebody over to help me out, but they let me run. But I want to shout out one specific person that wanted to help me. Sadly, I was already on the boat to Stormwind. But Crowmeat, thank you so much for still offering your service. Also, big shout out to Nofrevers, who is also joining me today. He was live last Wednesday, and that show was absolutely wild at Black Phantom Deep. He is also partying with me here today. And I also want to shout out Cherry, who is such a great GM. Anytime I need anything, she always replies to me instantly, and I can always count on her. So big shout out to Cherry. Maybe she will even come on Northernar and dance with us. She usually does that. But for now, I think I already have a bit of a sore throat, so I think it's time that we start some nice music again. And I came out of a really high after April. But I really could not. I really wanted to overdo what I did in April with 1,200 listeners to my show. And I went to a road in May that I really wanted to go top that one as well. And in hindsight, the shows were not as good. So I really want to go back to the vibe that I had in April. Namely, damn good songs, damn good vibe, party hard, and go hard. So that is what we are going to do today. Also, I'm still live on Twitch, DJ Sheal. You can see me dance at Northernar. You can see me dance at Tel'abim. You can see the whispers. So if you want to come hang out on Twitch, DJ_Sheal, you're more than welcome. But for now, enough talk. I already said it. Here is Flowrider.
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up Patron every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. my money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Get dirty, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get paid, it's maximum wage. That body belong on a poster. I'm in the days, that bottom is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a gun out of holster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the pole, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, touching these bottles, watching the asses go boom, boom.
It's the crab rave indeed. Come on, guys, don't look so blue. Come party at Khanaros.
Window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue.
and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh.
You are now rocking with Will I Am in
Britney, bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bring the action.
Rock and roll, everybody let's lose control. All the bottom we let it go. Going fast, we ain't going slow. No, no, hey, yo. Hear the beat, now let's hit the flow. Drink it up and then drink some more. Light it up and let's let it blow, blow, blow. Hey, yo. Rock it out, rockin' out. If you know what we talking about. Burn it up and burn down the house, house. Hey, yo. Turn it up and don't turn it down. Here we go shake the ground. Cause everywhere that we go, we
Bring the action.
When you have this in the club, you gotta turn the shit up. You gotta turn the shit up. You gotta
Turn the shit up, guys.
When we up in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
You see them girls in the club, they looking at us. They looking at us. They looking at us.
Everybody in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh.
You are now rocking with Will I Am in
Britney, bitch.
Oh yeah,
Time to mix rock.
oh yeah.
They said you cannot do it. But here we go.
Oh yeah. It goes on and on and on and on. When me and you party together, I wish this night would last forever. Cause I was feeling down, now I'm feeling better. And maybe it goes on and on and on and on. When me and you party together, I wish this night would last forever, ever, I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we oh, we oh, we oh.
Stars in blue appear, transmissions will resume. I try to push, try to keep us all down and hope that we will never see the truth around. Another promise, another scene, another a package like to keep us trapped in greed. A green belts wrapped around our minds, an endless red tape to keep the truth confined.
Guys, we're vibing. Party is hard. And I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Please let me know if you are having fun. I love to know if you are having fun. Oh, it is good to be back. It was some time ago and I have absolutely a blast here. And I want to do a few shout-outs. There is one person here. Her name is Freya, and she is surrounded on Northernar with 5 dwarves. She needs 2 more to be Snow White. And then she's all complete. I'm also looking at the Tel'abim server. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a nerd, and I have made it this way that on my Twitch, DJ_Sheal, I am both in-game on Northernar and Tel'abim, and I can simply switch, but I can just chat right here in front of you guys. It's really neat. Maybe I show it off sometimes. I also want to shout out one of my students, because he has to listen to my voice voluntarily for 3 hours a week, and he still chooses to watch all my shows. So I want to give a big shout out to Oliver. Oliver, thank you so much for always watching, and in World Chat, give him your best advice. Remember, he's just 14 years old, so be appropriate. Well, that's not gonna work, of course. So let's now switch to something that is also a little bit inappropriate, you could say. Not in a way that it's not for 40 years old, but this guy, Kaustik, he found a way to do the most boring leveling challenge that you can possibly think of, and we have had a little chat. So I want to thank Kaustik for coming on the show. Welcome, dude.
Hello, it's Kaustik, like something acid caustic, because I'm playing a poison rogue.
Caustic. What does that mean? Does it have a meaning?
Acidic.
It means acidic. I never knew that. Is it in English or a different language?
Yes, it's both in English and French.
I never know that. And I even studied biology and I never encountered the word. Okay. Well, from my understanding, you're undertaking the boring challenge, exhaustion, and the slow and steady challenge simultaneously. What inspired you to combine both of these particular challenges together in one character?
Well, there's not only that, there's a fourth challenge that's self-imposed and not official. I don't know if I've told you that.
No.
I'm twinking as well every 5 levels.
You're twinking every 5 levels.
Yes, so I've just done yesterday actually, after a week of farming, I managed to get the best gear available I could find on the Total War database. And I've had some trouble because I tried to do it at the first when I started. I wanted to do it every single level. I'm level 1, get the best gear, level 2, get the best gear. But unfortunately that's not very fun for several reasons. One is that the reason I'm doing this is because I want to get the most lengthy journey as possible to level 60. It's really the spirit of vanilla. It's not getting to level 60 as fast as possible. It's enjoying the journey. So I was telling myself I was gonna twink every single level, but it's not very fun because what I like about doing that is I get a big upgrade every time. I get the best item possible, and it feels good. It just feels good. So
and that also helps you to keep interested in the very long grind. That way.
Yeah, that's it. I'm killing boars right now. It's saying, oh, I can't wait to be level 15. I've got this weapon and this weapon ready. I'm gonna get this one, and I'm gonna do this quest, and I'm gonna go to this zone, and I have to find this guy.
What level are you currently?
I'm level 14.
14,
So,
and how long did it take you to get to that point?
3 days, 5 hours, 14 minutes.
3 days to get to level 14.
Yeah. Most
Wow.
of this time was spent at level 10. So my big story, I guess the first big thing I should say is my vacation in Ratchet became a result for me, because when I got most of my stuff, I was happy with myself, and the rest what was left to get was the belt and the wrists, and those were wall drops, green item wall drops. So there's not much you can do. You just look at the auction house from now and again to try and see if someone put the specific item I want on sale, and if it's not there, it's a random drop chance from anywhere in the world, and it's really like getting the flurry axe.
Do you also get the loot from different mobs than just boars, so you can grind all the mobs, or just it drops from? Okay, that's still possible.
It really drops from anywhere, but that's really not the issue, because the drop chance is so low. I told myself that if I wanted to loot this item myself without going through the auction house, for example, it would take an entire year because I'm level 10. I don't have a lot of killing power. I'm gonna be slow killing mobs, and just having that specific item, like I was trying to say, it's 0.01% for this green item to drop. But then I need to have it be off the tiger or off agility. There's
Right.
plenty of variants. I think there's 8 or 9 variants every time. It could be of the monkey, of the whale, etc.
So
And,
if you get this item, please send it over to Kaustik. He can really
No.
use it.
I have
No?
it now.
Oh, you
I'm
have
level-
it already. Great.
I'm level 14, so I've already accomplished my level 10 goal. But it took me a week to get it. It will take me way too much time. So what I did for a week was just fishing in Ratchet, in my resort, and selling on the edge the black metals, which were worth kind of a lot of money. And I was telling myself I'm gonna spam Baron's chat. It's Baron's chat anyway. I'm not polluting anything. Please give me that item. Please give me this item. I pay a lot of gold for it. The bounty would go up every day. I would offer more and more. And by the end of this week, that was yesterday, I was offering 200 gold as a
Wow.
level 10 player with no help from alts, just fishing at Ratchet and getting money from that.
Oh.
And I was telling people, and people were like, yeah, twinking, you're getting money from your level 60. I don't even have a level 60. I've been playing on Total War for 5-6 years. I've never reached level 60 because it's always been about the journey for me.
Yeah, I
And,
think that's definitely the big aspect of this game, that the journey is way more important. I have
Yeah.
a few more questions related to your specific challenge. You
Yeah.
combine it with the boring challenge, of course, with slow and
Yeah.
steady and the exhaustion.
Mhm.
Well, if I'm correctly, slow and steady halves your experience,
Yeah.
and you have no rested experience because of exhaustion.
Yeah.
How does that translate to your current overall leveling speed?
Well, you also have to take in addition that when you die on exhaustion, you lose 5% of your XP bar.
Yep. Is that your total experience or just the level that you are on?
Total experience of the level you're on. Right now, I have
Okay.
1200 to go. Well, 1200 from 14 to 15. That's 5% of that, regardless of how much experience you currently have. So
Yeah.
it's always 1 bar. That's 20 bars of experience.
Yeah, that's tough. Because how long does it take to fill up 1 bar with experience if you just grinding boars non-stop?
Well, it's ever growing. The more you level up, the less
that's
the
true.
experience you get is relative to how much you need to level up. And so far it's been okay.
Because where are
that's-
you now grinding those boars?
In Westfall, actually.
In Westfall, okay.
I'm an undead and I do a lot of traveling around, and I see a lot of sites. That's also one of the reasons why I want to do this challenge, is because you really do something you don't do normally in a normal playthrough. No one in the side right of mine would go to Westfall as an undead to just see what's going on or do quests. There's no quest there, so I'm a rare sight.
Okay, last question. Do you have any advice for players that consider taking multiple challenges, leveling challenges at once?
Something like mine.
For example, or a different combination? Because you came up for this specific composition with a reason, I guess. Maybe, maybe there are some challenge combinations people should not do. Or maybe you have one in particular in mind. Hey, this is also a great combination.
This is the most interesting thing I've ever done on this server in particular, because the rest of the challenges they're already there. You can already do the slow and steady and exhaustion. That's what I did on my main character, and I think it's pretty straightforward. You just do all the quests.
Okay, thank you very much for this extensive interview. Going into the next music segment, do you have any kind of song that you like to play?
Well, I would be very pleased if you could play my theme song, Hoity Poity Adventure.
Here is Hoity Poity Adventures. Thank you for your time, Kaustik.
And I already used it as a background sound for the interview, so we're going on with Xandu from Unmet Oscan. I really butchered that name, but enjoy.
Suot mennä itse vaikka lennestä itse, vaan minä en luovu levasta. Minä sanon levälle, mitäpä se haittaa, laskema vielä ei laijasta laita. Salivili hipput tupput, täppy täpput tipput jälleen.
Guys, you're just so sexy.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them all. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Watch. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. Aye.
Start to wiggle, guys. Wiggle in those chats.
Check it out. Check it out. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah. Do the wiggle, man. I do the wiggle, man. Yeah. I'm sexy and I know it. Till I get my satisfaction. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. I'm sexy and I know it.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction, 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 satisfaction.
Push, 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 push.
a stone. Forging flames, while this curtain run the game. Can't stay the same in this world of change. Don't fear the pain, just break the chain. Looking up, she calls.
Dude, I'm on fire today, if I even say so myself. Tel'abim's going well, they're all eating glow sticks, can you believe that? How's Northern are doing? Are you guys having a good time? going to do something crazy here. Going to mix this in with Linkin Park. Give me a rum-bum-dee-dum in real chat, guys.
Faded pictures on the wall. It's like they're talking to me. Disconnecting Encore. Don't even ring. I gotta get out or figure this shit out. It's too close for comfort. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. I feel like a monster.
Hi, Wagyu Bringer.
Release me from this curse I'm in. Trying to maintain, but I'm struggling. If you can't go,
a true dwarven song from Rose Wind to Erebor. Guys, I must say, I have so much energy today again. It is such a great party. Tel'abim is absolutely going nuts. They are all stripped down to just their cloak and their boots. And chugging a lot of beer, which is more than enough present here at Khanaros in the dwarven city in Dun Morogh, of course. I am getting a trade request that I cannot accept, so you'll have to wait because it's on another computer on the other side of the room. I can chat from my own my own computer, but I cannot go over there. So you have to wait. On Northernar, it's a little bit more quiet, which is surprising because Northernar's always down for a very big party, but maybe they are still waiting a little bit to warm up. They might go harder than ever. So, what I want to go to next is the interview with Talena, an officer from the Guild Travelers. And guys, I found it. The most mythical creature you can have in WoW or anywhere is namely a woman. Enjoy. Okay guys, welcome to this interview of the very first guild that I'm interviewing of Tel'abim. It's namely one of the officers of the Guild Travelers. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
What is your in-game name?
My in-game name is Talena, and I play a rogue.
A rogue. And I heard that you are a female, which is very nice because that's the very first female guest on the show. So guys, they do exist. You do play as a female rogue. What exactly are you doing in your guild specifically?
So I am known for a few things in my guild in Travelers. So I am an officer. I have been an officer since I was level 20 odd. Our guild leader reached out to ask, hey, we need some help running the guild bank. It's a mess. And I was like, perfect. I love organization. I can help with this. Don't worry. So I primarily run the guild bank. I make sure that we're stocked with mats, potions, whatever you need. Give people all the items. So that has in turn led me to be called Guild Mom. So everyone comes to me and goes, Guild Mom, I need some mats, or Guild Mom, someone's fighting over there. Yeah, so so that's quite interesting, a little moniker that we have. So that's kind of then spiraled into our raid leaders being called Raid Dads and Guild Dad. So it's become very family orientated in that way. So it's a little fun kind of in-joke that we have.
One big happy family.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Don't look at the family tree though. That's a bit weird. But that's kind of where, like, how we're kind of building kind of our lead officers and everything, that it is very much like a close family and everything. But that's my primary role, is just to make sure that everyone is getting what they need, can progress, can get the like quest item mats that they need, particularly for the AQ stuff, and, make sure everything's organized and nice.
Guild Mom is getting the kids ready for school.
Exactly, yeah. Do you have your packed lunch? Yes, you do. Here you go. Off you go. Have fun at school, kids. So
Very nice.
So that's kind of what I primarily do. And you can usually find me dancing on the Stormwind Fountain as well outside the bank. So that's where I usually am, and people will come up to me with lockboxes, being a rogue. So I do that as well. Or I'm an alchemist, so I do like the guild alchemy stuff. So I'm a jack of all trades, really.
A bit of a coincidence, I am also called the Guild Mom, by the way. But that's because I play a female character, so that's how I became Mom Sheal. Well, back to your guild, of course. It's been noted that several active guilds on Tel'abim have roots in Travelers. So can you elaborate on how Travelers has served as a launching pad for other communities?
Yeah, so we are one of the biggest and one of like the older guilds in the server. And when our current guild leader came to be our guild leader, the previous guy who set Travelers up, just one day just quit the game, just left. So the guild was kind of living in limbo at that point. And so he took it over and just kind of built it as a leveling guild. We weren't really doing much outside of people coming to level. It became a space where if you were new to the game, if you were a low level, this is the guild that you joined. and this is the guild that you came in and you got to 60, and then you went on to a different guild that was doing raids or whatever, because we just didn't have the people to do this. And then one day, I think like kind of nearly over Christmas, over New Year, we just got so big in terms of having so many people reaching 60 and staying, that we were going, hey, we can do things now. So we were starting to do ZG, and then we got into BWL, and at the time we were then running 2 parallel BWL raids with full 40 people. So we were doing like 80 people doing BWL just from Travelers alone. But then when you have so many people have different interests, people have different wants, different needs. You can't please everybody. So people do splinter off. They go, hey, this kind of slow and steady pace isn't for me, or I don't particularly like the raid schedule, or I want to go do more PvP. And people naturally splinter off and go. And so one of our more recent breaks was with a new guild called Phoenix. They were our North American kind of player base in Travelers. And they went off because they wanted something different. They wanted a different experience. They wanted better raid times. And so it's things like that where people go en masse, hey, I've got a couple of friends and we want to do something different. We're going to go off and join Guild 1, 2, 3, or 4 because that suits our needs better. So they've always had their roots in Travelers. They said, hey, I had a really good time leveling in Travelers. That was a good experience for me, but I want more. And now we're at a good point as well where we can do stuff on our own.
Yeah, I understand, but do you emphasize that open door policy for other people to create their own communities, or is it something that just happens naturally in your guild?
It's a bit of both, you know, like, as I said, like people come in leveling and they go, oh, actually, I really want to do more, so I'm going to go off and level. Or people just really decide to be like, I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to take away what I've learned and do something new. And we're a very neutral guild within the community. Like, we don't want any beef with people. We don't want any negativity with people. So if people leave and want to do something different, that is fine. If they want to come back, they're more than welcome to come back. Our motto as Travelers is like, you know, we're the home for the homeless. So if you do end up, you know, having, you know, something, another guild not working for you, or you're new to the game, or you actually just want to try something different, you want to experience a different, you know, having an alt in a different guild, we will totally accept you, you know. And that's why, like, I think we have about 700 people in our guild, and I think at our peak we have around 200 to 300 people active.
Wow,
at a time, which for our server is a lot for our small server. So it is a massive community, but people are welcome to join if they like. They can have an alt, you know, a break away from maybe a really hardcore raiding guild, and they just like, I just want to level in peace and just have a little quiet time. More than welcome to do that. So Travelers does have an open door and even a revolving door policy. If you want to go after a couple of months after you level, you know, you're fine, but you're more than welcome back.
Okay, well, that's very lovely, but how would you describe the overall guild culture then, if it's so many different people at one place together?
Yeah. So as I kind of alluded to, like, no one, with that many people being online and that many people in our guild, you can't please everyone. Someone's always going to have issue with something. Someone's always going to bring something up, and that can lead to disagreements and all this kind of thing. But we have a really lovely, supportive officer team who really advocate for the players that we have. You know, we want to try and make sure that the many are pleased, but we know we can't please everyone, and we want to make sure that that is understood. So we do really over communicate as best we can. You know, I will have like sessions with people or like the whole guild to be like, hey, we brought in a new rule and this is what it means. Does anybody have any questions? So we really want to make sure that people fully understand what we're about. Everything is completely open, you know, and if you don't agree with it, you're more than welcome to come to me, come to another officer and discuss it. And we want to make sure that people know what they're getting into. You know, we don't want it to be a nasty surprise for people.
Yeah, that's of course how you organize it in a leadership way. However, how does the culture between members stand with all those different kind of people? How do they communicate? Do they do stuff together? Do they get to know each other? Are smaller communities being formed within Travelers, for example?
Yeah, so you would have a lot of real life friends playing. So there would be a couple of 2 or 3 people there, or we've had some really lovely friendships blossom as well. We've had people come over like in a group from like a different guild and set up camp, and that's kind of what they do. So there's all these different little inter-communities within it, but we do come together in raids or anything like that, and we do try to help one another out. We do really try to encourage a place where you can just play the game. Like, you know, our guild leader says, you know, I'm here to play the game, to escape from reality, to have fun, to experience what the content is. We do a lot of stuff that focus mainly on the content of the game, and we leave the real world behind. We emphasize that in our kind of culture. So when we see something that kind of breaks those kind of rules, we kind of shut it down. You know, we redirect it and we refocus it because we want people to enjoy the game and we want people to have fun playing this game.
For new players joining Turtle WoW, especially in Tel'abim of course, what can they expect when becoming a part of Travelers, if they are all alone?
Yeah, if they're all alone, what I would suggest, kind of the best advice I could give, because it can be overwhelming when you're a brand new player and you don't have a safety net of a friend or someone playing, is that just be really open. Just chat, you know, like we have that wonderful kind of anonymity of being on the internet, you know, you can be this character. Speak up in guild chat. Know that our officers are gonna 100% be behind you and, you know, help you in any way that they can. But if you don't speak up, we don't know. If you're not having a good time, we don't know. But so that would be the best advice, is that know that our officer team is just really happy to help, and that our community at large is very fun, loves a good time, and are willing to go out of their way to help. So that's what I really, really love about the people that we've brought into the guild. But it can be overwhelming, and I completely understand that. Particularly, I remember when I first went into Stormwind and I saw these neck-geared players, and there's me in my little like grey leathers, being like, oh gosh, how am I going to fit in with this community? You know, how am I going to be a part of it? But kind of with Travelers as well, and coming with the wider Tel'abim community, people are really, really nice. You just have to open up a dialogue with them. And that's kind of the same with Travelers. Just open up a dialogue, even if it's a whisper, an in-game mail, something on our Discord. Just be present and be active, because then you'll get so much out of it. You'll get so much experience, you'll get help, you'll make new friends. And that's kind of the best way I would advise people joining Travelers, is just speak up and know that you are supported.
Okay, thank you. Last question. Looking ahead, what are Travelers' goals and plans to continue supporting and enriching the Tel'abim community?
So we, as I said, we're a neutral guild, and we have a lot of good relationships with other guilds. There's a guild called Ret, and they're really good at doing pugs for like the higher level raids, and they bring Travelers along. So we are a slow and steady guild. We're only kind of farming BWMC, and we're starting to progress through AQ40. So people want to get the gear, they want to experience the content, but other guilds are really helpful in that way, that they let us join their pugs, or may help us go on like raids, or they come in and go, hey, actually we have a really good strategy for this dungeon, let's show you. So that's kind of where we stand kind of within the community, is just that we have this wonderful relationship with the other guilds, and even with some of the Horde guilds as well. We're working to try and set up some like world PvP stuff, and get that going kind of more frequently, just to keep kind of like that PvP aspect of our server going. So we're trying to really build in as a nice foundation where people can go out and branch out and find new things. They can stay in Travelers, but know it's a slow and steady, but they have options to go off and experience the different parts of the content, because we're starting to build up these relationships with different guilds from Horde and Alliance.
So if I want to make one specific word, pick one specific word for Travelers, you are the ambassadors of the server.
That would be really nice if we are. It would be great if that was how people felt. You know, that'd be wonderful, because we do want to be this open community and let people come in and give them a safe space to explore the game.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we're going into the next music segment, and do you have a specific song you like to request?
Yes, so one of our officers is a diehard fan of this band, Sleep Token, with the song Emergence.
Sleep Token with Emergence. Enjoy. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Well, you were late in verse, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world. I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now. You know that it's time to
Arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me.
Are you caught out of my nano? Red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire in my white gold, burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies who be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbors.
Arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me.
I've got soul and flesh for your dead god, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, my tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, and lockstep with the universe and your well-versed in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. You might be the one to take away the pain and let my mind go.
Guys, who wants to rave tonight? Who wants to go hard and loud? Maybe some Scooter? Then let's rave tonight, guys! Guys, if you know this next song, shout it out.
much is the flesh? Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Sunshine in the air. We're breaking the rules. Ignore the machine. You won't ever stop this. The chase is better than the catch. I want you back for the rhythm attack. Coming down on the floor like a maniac. I want you back for the rhythm attack. Get down in full effect. I want you back for the rhythm attack. Coming down on the floor like a maniac. I want you check, so clean up the dish. By the way, how much is the fish? How much is the fish? Sunshine in the air. Na 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 na. Everybody. Na 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 na. Come on. Together. We're sending out an invitation to everyone in every nation. Don't sleep, get on the run. Stop thinking and have some fun. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Tap, tap, da, da. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Jumping all around. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Tap, tap, da, da. Stand on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Jumping all around.
So guys, are you having a good time so far? I'm curious, please let me know if you are having a good time. I must say, Tel'abim is really partying so hard. So damn hard. It's absolutely amazing to be able to do this for you guys. I'm having such a great time. I'm not still feeling absolutely 100% well because I was sick Monday when the show actually had to air. But still, I must say, I'm drinking meat again. I am fine. I'm having fun. I'm dancing and stuff. It's absolutely great, I must say. So I want to say thank you to you guys for partying with me. 250 listeners on the channel. Also the 6 people on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Also for all the support over there. If you want to follow me on Twitch and get notified when I'm going online for these live shows, please join DJ_Sheal on Twitch. DJ Sheal on Twitch. And one person already found me. Great. Let's see. Is there anything happening in World Chat? People seem to really had more relaxed approach on Northernar. On Tel'abim it's going absolutely wild. People loving the show. I cover your dead, says Ison for some reason. I'm not sure. For some reason the PvP on Tel'abim sometimes continue in World Chat. I do not know why that is, but the vibe seems to be good. With the occasional roast there. I was with Noferus there last Wednesday when he did his show. And somebody saw me in World Chat and say, "Hey, DJ Sheal, do you know it's my birthday coming up? Do you have a present or maybe a joke for me for my birthday?" And I said to him, "Sure, look in the mirror." And everybody on that World Chat said, "Damn, damn, damn." And one person even said, "Damn, I have seen chickens less roasted than that." I had so great time over there. Tel'abim is fun. It's not as cluttered as the Northernar World Chat. World Chat, it really has some kind of value there still. So if you want a World Chat that's more or less functional, go to Tel'abim. That's what I'm going to say. I have another guest coming up, and you guys know him already. It's namely the News Orc. Do you guys know the News Orc? Of course you guys know the News Orc. He's also on the radio, but he always sent in his recordings. Can somebody say his name? The News Orc. Who is the News Orc? If you guess it, I'm shouting you out. Noferus set was my favorite so far, but this guy seems to be pretty okay. Thank you, Shaladani. I saw that. I'm pretty okay. Well, I have to do with it. It's not Zeppo, it is Vrograg Fishlayer. Vrograg is here. And he is going to tell you all about his recent leveling journey that he also does on his Twitch, Vrograg Fishlayer. Be sure to catch him out. So Vrograg, thank you very much for coming onto the show and share your story with us.
Well, thank you very much for having me on, Sheal. I feel quite a privilege to be on. I'm happy to chat about just about anything. You know how much I love the Turtle Wow community.
Well, that's great, and I like to talk about a bit of an off-topic topic, if you can say it like that, about your recent journey on Twitch, because you took on a new leveling journey. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. I made a decision at some point after feeling some burnout that, I need to fall back in love with the game again. And so I was thinking about different ways I interact with the game, and it kind of dawned on me that I hadn't actually leveled up the character since 2023, which is pretty much when I started doing Turtle Wow news stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do like a leveling thing. I kind of want to make a special journey. I want to be in the mindset of someone who is new to the server, hasn't tried things out, and wants to try something a little different. And that's what started what I call the path of Rexar, where I level an orc. I only use axes, and I only have a bear pet, and I only use melee abilities like Rexar. And that was the birthplace of this little challenge that I've been streaming for the last couple months.
Right, that sounds awesome. And what's the name of this character and how does the composition work?
So the name of the character is Rexana, Rexxanna, and pretty much the way it works is if anyone else wants to join, because I know there's been some people who are like, oh, that sounds fun, I'll try that out. So you generally it's a self-imposed challenge. It's not like a glyph or anything you start when you begin leveling. Generally, you want to be an orc, you want to be a hunter. You never used any ranged abilities except for thrown weapons. Fun fact, Turtle WoW does have auto shot for thrown weapons. You can use that, and you use thrown axes. When you get level 20, you go dual wielding, and you only use axes the rest of your way. Right now, I've just got level 40, so it's a big change for hunters. But the whole time, I just keep one pet. The only other stipulations, as you level up a hunter pet, you might need to learn new abilities. So if you need to just store your bear to learn another ability, that's perfectly fine. And then the other small trick is that Rexar is a wanderer, and Rexar has no real place to call home. So if you're looking for a bit more challenge, I've also deleted my Hearthstone. So there is no hearth for me to use. Yes. So yeah. I have to walk. I have to essentially walk or fly everywhere. I have to plan out my leveling journey a little bit ahead of time. So yeah, I gotta say, it's been really fun.
And does that mean that you are also a survival hunter, or is it a combination of different talent trees?
So when I first thought about doing this challenge, I was aware that there were a bunch of changes made to Hunter, and full disclosure, I've never played or leveled a Hunter before, so I know next to nothing about Hunter, right? And I was also aware that, hey, there's this big change that came into survival. Back right before the class change patch came out, I was also making some videos for the Turtle team where I made a whole thing about the survival tree. And I actually modeled, if you look in that video, you'll actually see something that looks relatively like Rexar with 2 axes. And I was trying it out, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun, like a melee hunter. That's kind of a cool concept. So I've been learning about the survival tree. I would say survival helps a lot for melee stuff, but there's also some stuff in Beast Mastery you're going to want to get. And both of them pair pretty well. Right now, I think at level 40, I think I'm like 15 in Beast Mastery and 15 in survival, give or take. And there's stuff to suit a very melee-based playstyle. Your pet helps as well, because you can't tank everything. Now maybe it might be different because I have mail armor, but your bear helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, my main is a hunter. So, and I also noticed that when the new class changes came into play, that I needed to switch. I was always a Beastmaster, and I switched more to the marksmanship tree, and that really, really helped me to get a lot more damage. Now I was on par with marksmanship hunters in raids, and it's absolutely insane how well the team was able to balance it. And I did not yet encounter any broken class combinations or so, but they play really well together. So yeah, it's nice to see that plays out in multiple ways.
Yeah, I've spoken to some much more experienced hunters who have showed up in YouTube live chat or Twitch live chat. They've been giving me a lot of advice on how to do things, and I've been speaking off stream with people who also play survival in raid. There's even a niche for it there. Their single target damage isn't as good as maybe a marksman, but their AoE damage they can pull off because of I think it's called Survivalist. I think that's the capstone. It allows you to drop traps in combat, and the traps survival hunters have are stronger, and you can do AoE damage with them, as well as carve, which is another big AoE thing. I think it's essentially a melee multi-shot, if I understand that correctly. It's kind of funny because I know more now about a kind of hunter that hasn't ever existed in vanilla WoW than the actual normal hunter, I guess you could say. So it's kind of a weird spot to have knowledge where I'm like, I know about this thing that only exists on Turtle WoW, but it's been really fun, and it's been really interesting to see people talk so passionately about hunters.
Embarking on this journey without external help must have presented some unique challenges. Can you share some of the obstacles that you faced and how did you overcome them?
Well, sure. My concept of doing this is that I wanted more of an experience of what a newer player to the server might experience. And for people who've been on the server for a while, you take for granted some of the things. Like, I have other characters that have thousands of gold. They could just dump a bunch of money into Rexana and buy her all the best, twink gear possible. She could be decked out all in bind on equip blues and then just kind of breeze through content. So actually having to look at what gear I need, trying to maintain like a relatively modest amount of gold. I think that's actually something that I think experienced players don't think about if they've already leveled a character in Turtle WoW. But for newer players, they experience it, like the struggle to get your bags in order. For players that don't have a bunch of money to donate, getting stuff like a bank or a mobile auction house, those kind of things, those are big quality of life things. And, with or without them, it's very clear how much more difficult things can become with the challenge. So that's been some of the struggle. I've not dipped too hard. I haven't thrown hundreds of golds at Rexana, but I do have, because I'm a regular donator to Turtle WoW, I have plenty of tokens laying around. So I'm like, well, I'll get a mobile bank and maybe a mailbox and I'll just leave it at that. No big deal, but everything else, as far as it's tempting to see some axe at level 20 that, cost 15 gold, but I'm like, a new player wouldn't buy that. A new player would look at that and go, that's twink gear. That's not for me, and just move on. So that's been mostly where I've kind of trying to stick to it. Again, most of it's a self-imposed challenge, but it's about trying to fall back in love with the game again. So
Yeah, what I'm just now thinking of, it's like you have, of course, for more veteran turtle players, you have the challenges that you can check on the character creation page. But what you are actually doing, you are making a challenge like you just came into Turtle WoW for the first time. And that's a challenge on its own.
It is, and I mean, obviously, as someone who, I'm a known quantity on Turtle WoW, right? I've been a community figurehead for some time, and I'm always going to have people trying to help, and I'm very gracious and thankful for people like that. They show up and they're like, "Hey, do you want me to run you through this dungeon?" And I have to say no, or there'll be some level 60 who's a fan of my content and starts killing mobs for me, and I'm like, "Hey, I really appreciate it, but I'm trying to go for a more laid back, more I'm a new player thing." So it's been very heartwarming to see people want to help me, but it's been kind of awkward where I'm like, "So thank you, but
no
please
thanks."
stop." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, considering that you now play on this new character for quite some time, did it really change your approach that you have towards the game before you started this one?
So yeah, there's a couple things that I'm realizing. I mean, I think about this a little bit as as the quote unquote news orc. There have been blind spots in some of my reporting, things that I'm keeping my eye not on the ball. So there are lower level concerns that I think I maybe was faintly aware of, but I got to see how much more impactful they are. So that was something that was really enriching for me personally. But really the joy for me is remembering that, since the last time I leveled up a character, again, late 2022, early 2023, there are zones that I've never played. And they've been added to the game. I knew they existed, but I've never got to experience them while leveling, Powder Town, the dungeon expansions. I've never seen these things at level. And that's that's been really some of my favorite stuff. That and the existence of Forest Master, if you know who that is.
No, I do not know who that is, but it has to wait for a little bit because we're going to take a short break with some really nice music again. Here is My Wing from Ottiken and Blix. Come to Khanaros, everybody! We're partying here!
Stop.
proud, be proud, be proud, be proud.
age we're alive. We believe the summertime memories. We're young, we're free, sipping on the blues on the sunny beach. We're alive, we believe the summertime memories will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away.
Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
Well, guys, we always do this. Give me a gimme in the world chat, please. Right now.
Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
I am so proud of you guys. It always works so well. It was not as crazy as sometimes where people that are not tuned into the radio really get confused. And they said, stop spamming, I cannot report you all. That is the best times ever. Well, it's getting a little bit of a more mellow party. Not much going on. There is Donzil at the Tel'abim Tavern at Kharanos. I always mix those last two that N and that R up for some reason. But if you want to join in the inn and dance with me, I am there on both Tel'abim and Northernar at the Dwarven Inn in Dun Morogh. Let's do it like that. That's always correct. And you can also see me on Twitch. Support me there if you want to. And I think it's time now that we are going to the last interview. Because, Vrograg, before the break, you were saying something about Forest Master. And I had to stop you there. It's Kharanos. Thank you. I will forget it again, by the way. But Vrograg, sorry to keep you waiting. One person said to you, that was Keltus, why does this guy sound like Peter Jordan? Or Jordan Peterson. What am I saying? Oh, is there already 2 hours? Yeah, I already live stream in 2 hours. Then my brain melts, and then I switch around words and letters and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that guy said you sounded like Jordan Peterson. Do with it as ever you like. But please continue about Forest Master. Who is he?
So I have to tell this story. There is this guy. I do not know who they are. I do not believe at this point that they are anyone from the team. I think they're just someone who is watching the content or has been like a fan of. I genuinely don't know. They haven't reached out. I don't know who they are, but they have been showing up periodically while I'm doing my leveling streams. They're an orc hunter who looks just like Rexar, and they show up with a pet that is crazy big. I mean like big enough where I've actually asked people on the team, I'm like, how are they doing this? And people on the team are like, we don't know. I think it's some kind of like an exploit or something. Hopefully that's not against terms of service. I don't know. They come by, they say hello, they're like in full RP, and then they give Rexana some kind of encouragement or some kind of challenge to do. I did not ask for this. I don't know who's doing it. I love it. It's amazing. That's honestly been some of my favorite stuff where I'll just be leveling, and then this big hulking orc walks up with a bear that is way too big, like literally the size of Misha in Desolus big, and then just does a little RP and then wanders back off into the wilderness. And I'm like, this is the greatest server ever. Like Turtle WoW is the best, I swear.
Now that you mention it, I did see it when I opened up your stream on Twitch, Vrograg Fish Layer, that I saw this happen for a bit. And
Yeah, it's
think
crazy.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it, and I'm sure if
I'm fine with
I am right about it. By the way.
Okay. I mean, I think experienced hunters might know the quote unquote trick to getting their pet to look that big. I will say though, one time when I was out in, I was leveling near Terran Mill. This guy Forest Master not only showed up with a wolf that was way too big, they also showed up with another hunter who was using Eyes of the Beast for it with another wolf that was flanking Forest Master to show up. So like, there's more than one hunter in on this.
Yeah. That's definitely the case. I can be for sure that I'm not one of them, to be clear.
Okay. That's fine.
But I also encountered some people that were exceptionally large, and I did not see any potion of what was it called, of giantism that was took out of the game. It was not on them, so I think it's something that is broader.
Yeah. I'm not quite. I mean, obviously, because I've learned this recently, the only buffs you can really give to your pets are like scrolls and some raid buffs. I think there's not like any other. You can't like force a potion down their throat or anything, or an elixir.
No.
So
No, that's not possible.
So I don't know how they're doing it, but whoever you are, Forest Master, thank you. You've been an absolute delight and one of the highlights of this little journey I've been doing.
I will write it in an envelope, what I think what's going on, put it in, and if you finally figured it out, I will reveal that envelope.
Yeah, I've heard theories too, but it's a little bit like the day before Christmas. You have all these gifts wrapped. I don't want to unwrap it until it's time. Maybe I'll find out when I'm level 60.
Yeah. Well, that one is certainly something to look forward to. Well, considering your burnout, what advice would you give to players that might go through a similar experience that you had before starting this challenge?
Well, yeah, I mean, burnout comes in many forms, and it's oftentimes. I mean, for me, it was twofold. One was that I had pretty much been doing Turtle WoW news for almost exactly 2 years, and I was just not having as much fun with it as I used to. So that was like burnout layer 1. And that's content creation. I can just change content and kind of adjust. But another part was that this whole time I had been either raiding Nex Ramus or starting to raid Kara 40. For anyone who does that stuff, you know that you're farming, you're raiding, you're spending a lot of time on that while doing regular content and also trying to like hold down a full-time job and also be like a human being. These are stressful things. And one of my refrains, one of the things I always end any of my streams with is I always remind people that the point of video games is to have fun. And if you're not having fun, then do something different. And I had to take a bit of my own advice where I'm like, I'm not having as much fun with this as I should. I need to change things up. I've seen this happen to so many raiders who, they rush their way to level 60. They try to get all their pre-raid bis. They try to do as much raiding as possible. And then they get to a certain point where they're just like, they're stressing out and they've missed the forest for the trees. This is meant to be something that's fun and enjoyable. If you've missed that, then you're just not going to have fun. And then you're negative. You can bring other people down. Sometimes you got to stop, take a break, readdress things. And then if you want to, go back. But if not, it's okay. You only go around this world so many times. So, take time to make sure you're enjoying yourself.
Well, that's a very good advice. I always give the advice to new players in my guild. Take it easy. Just enjoy the world. Look around you. You do not have to rush. That's basically the best type of advice that you can give to anybody just coming inside of WoW. Because retail is all about go to the end game content. Turtle WoW is not like that. Enjoy it.
No, it's really not. I mean, how many times have I seen Reddit posts where it's, hey guys, I'm thinking about doing Turtle WoW. What's the best class for this? And I literally, I should just have cut and paste, because every time all I want to say is just like, do what's fun for you. Like, because at the end of the day, right, if you don't really like playing warrior, for instance, right, but they're the best at doing what the meta wants, that's cool. But you're going to get to a point where you're like, I don't really like playing warrior. I would have rather done this as like a different class, for instance. Same thing with professions. Same things with like how far you want to go in PvP. Even role players to a certain extent, they also have to take a step back and be like, I think I've been doing this particular RP for a little long. Maybe I should readdress and kind of go in a different direction or try something else. It happens to everyone. So like, always take time to ask yourself, are you having fun with this? And, what are you trying to get out of the game, right? Because people ask that question too. They're like, should I roll on Northernar or Tel'abim, or should I go to South Seas? And it's like, well, like, what are you looking for? Like, those are the questions you should be asking, not, what is the meta pick for anything?
Well, last question. Considering your last 20 levels ahead of you on your character, if you even thought about it, what is your main goal?
So I have talked about this a little bit on stream. There are a couple goals that I absolutely want. I do want to get to level 60. That is one of them. One of them is also I need to get the tier 0 hunter helm. The one that looks vaguely like a Rexar headpiece. I know it's not a 1-to-1, right? But that's part of it. And I want to get there, and then I think I'll know it's done when I get that hunter headpiece, and I'm gonna go over to Desolus, and I'm just gonna go find Rexar, and I'm not even kidding. Like, this is like my plan. I'm just gonna put on RP walk, and I'm just gonna walk with him, and then I'm just gonna turn off stream. That's how it should end. Like, Rexana, the RP part of her story is that sometime in her past, she or her family did something that was quite dishonorable. So she's taken on the path of Rexar to regain her honor. So if she can do these things and she can walk the path of Rexar, she'll regain her honor, and then the path is over for her. But hopefully by the end, she'll realize that it's about the journey anyway. And that's the message I want to tell people anyway. So that's really the end goal.
That's a lovely thought to end it on. Be sure to catch out Vrograg Fishlayer on Twitch to see how his journey would end, if it ever ends at all.
Yeah.
Well, going into the next music segment, what do you like to hear? Do you have a specific song request, maybe?
I have this image in my head, right, of a character like Rexar who walks around desolate all day. He's someone who doesn't really have a home. His home was like with the Mox Nathal back in Outlands. He's a half ogre, so he doesn't really belong with the ogres. He doesn't really belong with the orcs. So if you could play something that's spaghetti western themed, or even like a Johnny Cash kind of track that might fit that vibe, I think that would do well.
Okay, I have to search for that, but here it is. Thank you very much, Vrograg, for coming on the show. Thank you so much, and good luck with Rexana to getting her to 60. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thank you for having me on.
I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. It's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun. On stage in my heels, it's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club, pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club, pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club, pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club. My love and jaws are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and a light outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. And I think my wicked dreams are you from Tennessee or Santa Monica. You've been too good to me. I'll make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun. On stage in my heels, it's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club, pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing
where I'm tired and it's cold. Of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. I fell into a ring of fire, 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 fire.
acid DJ is here again. Guys, if you're in next right now, get rich or die grinding. Come on. Kill that boss. It takes way too long. I have a special song for you coming up. It's might fitting for how fast you guys are going.
Rockin' to the rhythm of a groove beat.
was it, guys. The end of the show. 3 hours long of great music, interviews with Kaustik, Talena, and Vrograg, of course. Thank you guys so much. And with that, I have a very sad announcement that, this was the last Tavern Talks with Sheal. I know. Because you guys do not apply for an interview. If you want another show, then please come and whisper me. Put a message on Discord or on Twitch. I do not care. Because we need you. I need you for this show. So if you are a guild leader, a player with specific story, hardcore player, does not matter, please reach out to me. So that we can have a nice interview and keep this show going. I might do another show later this month, but I'm not really sure yet. But keep an eye out for the Turtle WoW radio news on the Discord, so you always know when we are going live. Also, there's another show coming today, actually. It is in 1 hour, exactly. In 1 hour, Pardon the Pommel with Vrograg, again Vrograg, Dan and Nixium will go live. I'm not sure, by the way, if Nixium joined this time, but we will see. So, I hope you guys had a great time. And we are going out with another one of Windrose, because after all, we are in the Dwarves City. And I hope you guys will have a great weekend ahead of you. And a great Father's Day. Give a lot of love to your father. Wait, that's next week. guys, I'm still here. Should we go on for a little bit? Don't tell them.
Fire burns low in the lap of the stones until the time to blaze forth, and now it's come. Fear, like right on the side of the moon, until the night is faced by the sons of the war.
Dude, what the fuck am I mixing? because I'm doing the weirdest stuff that is possible here. I said I was gonna go, but I'm not going. I'm just having too much fun. Don't care how you are feeling. Well, I do a little bit. I hope. To the DJ, he was unapologetic European and as you can get. I'm not saying sorry for being European. You're absolutely right about that. He sounds Swedish AF. Well, I am not Swedish. I can be sure of that. But I take that as a compliment. Guys, it's time to step on the gas. Gas, gas, gas. And I want you all to sing along in Will Chat. Because I want to piss off the GMs now.
Do you like my car?
Seems that life was so wonderful. America, oh, it was beautiful, magical. And all the birds in the trees, well, they sing so happily, so joyfully, oh, playfully, watching me.
Stand up! Once again, we get it tricky. Siberia. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Turtle. Thank you so much again for the great time that I had with you. See you guys next month. Peace.